Large language models are brilliant, but everything they know was frozen the day they finished training. And when they don't know something, they'll often just make it up confidently. Back in 2023 and 2024, there was a second problem: the model's working memory. Its context window was tiny. Early models could only read about 1,000 words at a time. So if you wanted answers about your documents, you couldn't just paste them all in. They wouldn't fit. The fix was Retrieval-Augmented Generation, or RAG. The idea is simple. Before the model answers, go retrieve the handful of documents that are actually relevant to the question and hand just those to the model. Now it's not answering from memory, it's answering from sources you gave it. So how does it find the right documents? It happens in 2 steps. Ahead of time, all your documents are split into small chunks, and an embedding model turns each chunk into a vector, a string of numbers that captures its meaning. Those vectors are stored in a vector database. Then, when a question comes in, it's turned into a vector too, and the database finds the chunks whose meaning is closest. A re-ranker picks the very best ones, and those get handed to the model to write the answer. RAG took off fast for 3 reasons. It grounds answers in facts, so the model hallucinates less. It works on private or constantly changing data without retraining the model. And because you know which documents it used, the model can cite its sources, so you can check them. But RAG isn't magic. If retrieval grabs the wrong passage, the answer suffers. Garbage in, garbage out. Documents get chopped into chunks, and a chunk can lose its context. Revenue grew 3%, but for which company, which quarter? And the pipeline itself, embeddings, vector databases, re-rankers, is a lot of moving parts to get right. Then the ground shifted. Context windows exploded, from 1,000 tokens to hundreds of thousands, even millions. Suddenly, you could paste an entire book or a whole codebase straight into the prompt. Which made people ask, if the model can just read everything, is RAG dead? Not so fast. A giant window still has limits. Real document collections are far bigger than even 1 million tokens. Models get lost in the middle. They use the start and end of a huge context well, but miss things buried in the middle. And resending millions of tokens on every single question is slow and expensive. Retrieving just what you need stays fast, fresh, and cheap. Picture an AI agent working across millions of documents. You can't fit that in any context window, and a frozen copy goes stale instantly. RAG retrieves only the current, relevant pages, and it can enforce permissions, returning only what that user is allowed to see. Same story for a support assistant grounded in private product docs that change every week. For these, RAG isn't optional. It's the backbone. So RAG didn't die. It grew up. Today, big context windows and RAG work together. One holds more, the other keeps it relevant, fresh, and secure.